G'day folks, today we've got Milwaukee's multi-head unit. So a bit of a banger product. There's a fair bit to go through.
Yeah.
So without me talking too fast like I get in trouble for often, what we want to do is talk about the Power Head unit first.
Yep.
And then we'll go through the attachments.
That's right, which I'm reading is an M18 FOPH.
Yeah, so yeah, sounds good.
Good.
Yeah.
That's right.
$260 for the head unit.
A couple of kilos.
Yep.
It's got 2 speeds, a tortoise and
a hair.
And a hair.
So 1 and 2.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. You were talking before, just so we don't forget it, because we forgot it on the first take.
Yep.
The auto lock system or the Quik-Lok system and the spline system all meshes in really well.
It's nice.
Yeah, that's one thing that is a genuine concern with people. They go, oh, splines and blah, blah, blah. Zero issue.
I really like
in.
it. You push it in without, it just clicks in.
Yep.
And you push the button to release it on the way out.
Correct.
And then you've got the tightening knob on the outside so that you're not relying on that
just on the quick
connect.
Yeah.
Yep.
What I will say, on the odd occasion, you go to put it in, the spline's not quite matched up. All you do is, say with the chainsaw, touch the chain and pull it back almost a tooth amount, and it's just spun that spline ever so slightly,
sure.
And it meshes in. But that's a super cool little unit.
Ergonomically, I really like this unit.
Yep.
It just feels nice.
Yeah, you were saying.
The rubber overmolding.
Yep.
The grip sizes.
That's full rubber, that thing. It's not a plastic. I don't mind
it's not
plastics.
a coating.
No. I don't mind plastic. Some people go, oh, it's crap, it's all plastic.
Mm.
Get over yourself. Plastics are very different between each other. And they're here to stay. That is a full rubber moulded, it's either metal or a hard plastic inside, but a full moulded rubber overlaid handle.
Yep.
And it's super comfy over time.
It is really nice. So
we'll jump straight onto this if we can. So
yep.
This is the chainsaw. It's a 10-inch or 250mm.
Pole saw, yep.
Yep, pole saw. There's really basics, which is great news. You get a spanner with it for the adjustment and all the rest of it. The oil does not leak unless you're a moron and overflow it completely by, I don't know, a couple 100 ml.
Could be.
Earlier. One key thing I want to say with this, you can run this just clicking it onto the head unit and you're at about 2 meters.
Yep.
Add your attachment, which we'll talk about soon, and you're at 3. You can put another attachment on. I've run Ego's system at 4 meters before. She's pretty wobbly, but it's almost infinite. Of course, you're going to end up with a bit of power drop because the more mechanically you extend.
Of course, you're driving all that.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Look, the main thing I want to say about the chainsaw, this motor has got plenty of grunt to be hooking through whatever you want. The main thing though is that I didn't spit the chain off once.
Nice.
I know people talk about it, it's not just through our channel, I've seen it on plenty of others, that the chains spit off pole saws.
Do they?
Yeah, and I think the main thing is because it's higher up, you're twisting and you're sort of dragging and there's weight on it in ways that wouldn't normally be with a standard chainsaw.
Sure.
This did not pop off once, which is wicked.
Very nice.
Really happy about that.
What's the actual cutting capacity, would you say, of a 10-inch pole saw? You're not going to actually want to cut 10-inch limbs with this, are you?
I wouldn't have thought so, no. Look, I've done up to 8-inch with the other brand, with Ego, but I didn't crunch this one. I didn't have anything big that I needed to drop off. But
you're not going to want to bury this, 3 meters in the air, bury this into a limb that's that big. I
wouldn't have thought so. No. Look, if you have to, take your time, do an undercut, and then cut your way through.
Yeah.
This has plenty of power to do it.
Yep.
Sharp chain, treat it nice.
What's that cost?
So that is $220. So your chainsaw and your hedgie, which we'll grab the hedgie now, they're the 2 most expensive skins.
Yeah.
But pole saw attachment and hedgie, $220.
Heavy duty. Love the quality construction and the casing and all that of this and of the hedgie.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're going to notice even better with the hedgie, because other than a little bit of plastic here on top, which is almost a bit of a handle, for when you're using your pullback adjuster.
Yep.
So that's your directional change or whatever you want to call it. Other than those 2 little bits of plastic, this thing's full cast. I don't know if it's a magnesium or just an alloy, but it's full metal there. And you can tell the weight. There's actually a fair bit of weight once you start extending this. It's not too uncomfortable, but that's quality right there with a full metal build.
And it feels nice, and there's a bit of weight to it, as you said.
Yeah.
We used this today.
Yep.
Really liked it. What's the strokes per minute or whatever they call it for hedges?
Don't actually have the strokes per minute on this one, I don't think.
Don't they?
Yeah, they do.
What is it?
0 to 3,500. So flat knackers, you've got 3,500. It's a 500mm cut, so you're going to get 450, I think, out of it.
Okay.
It talks about 25mm cutting capacity. I think there's a bit of mayo on that.
Sure.
Unless it's a super soft green timber.
Oh, cut a 25mm succulent.
Yeah, it'll cut more than a succulent. You're in trouble for that. I didn't say that. No, look, just the hedges we've got, some of them get really woody.
Yeah, they do.
They definitely weren't 25mm and it stalled on me a few times up at work.
Sure.
But this was used, and we don't feel like this is a full commercial system, but I used it essentially commercially up at work because I have 30 metres of hedges.
Okay.
And I crunch this thing and it's really comfortable. It's comfortable to sort of hold it. Sometimes I kick that on a 90-degree angle, walk along, cut the top. Also holding the hedgie at the front, even though it adds a fair bit of weight to the front instead of just using a little hand one.
Yep.
To be able to put this in the pole situation, I actually like it. You can see where you're going. You don't end up cutting in and out too far.
That's true.
So with that, that's done really well at work.
Yeah.
I'm really tight. So...
Of course, you're gonna want to pair that with the extension pole.
Yep.
Which I got here. It's another 900mm.
Yep.
80-ish bucks, did we say?
Yeah, about $85, $90.
Looks
I think.
just like all the other pieces, essentially.
Yeah.
Nothing special to say about it.
No.
But works.
Yeah, absolutely. So get yourself a couple of those. We got sent one with the system.
Sure.
I say get yourself a couple. Now I was going to talk about the line trimmer, but forget that because the line trimmer is sort of imperative and a bit exciting. Edges are not, so we're going to do 30 seconds on edges.
Yep.
They are fantastic if you need to edge beside concrete, your footpath, that sort of stuff.
Sure.
If you're not into having a crisp edge, who gives a stuff? Right. $175, but if you're into doing your edges, absolutely fantastic. I smashed this thing down the road at the church.
Yep.
And got beautiful clean edges. The cutting bar will wear out. That's okay. I think it's about $20 for renewing.
Yeah.
If you're into doing edges really nice in the closed gate community retirement village, fantastic. If it's not your beef, don't do it.
Shut up about the edger.
Okay.
We don't give a stuff.
All right.
This is kind of important.
This is sort of important.
Line trimmer. We played a lot with this today.
Yeah, we did.
I wanted to know, is this going to keep up with other models, equivalent sort of models?
Yep.
In the battery world?
Yes.
And we both like the feel of it.
Yep.
And the sound of it.
Yep.
And it's got enough power. Certainly not market leading power.
No.
But enough, certainly for everyday kind of cutting.
Yep.
But it vibrates too much for my liking to be my go-to line trimmer.
It does. And that was apparent when we stood here today with other line trimmers and went from tortoise to hair, back to tortoise, back to... and used others. There's a considerable amount of vibration. So what I want to say, unless we've ended up with a faulty unit, so I just want to put that little disclaimer in it.
I don't think so, though.
I don't think so, but there's too much vibration for it to be comfortable. Once we click it into the spline system, when we manually turn the head, we can actually feel and hear the gearbox meshing it and click, 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 click.
It's quite clunky, really.
Yeah, so when you're talking a line trimmer at 6,200 RPM,
right.
Once you've got that clunk, 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 that's actually pretty crazy. And
yeah.
you said you were quite uncomfortable with it.
In the top speed, I wouldn't want to use that for more than 10 minutes, I don't reckon.
Yeah, whereas, look, I think I must have had it on turtle speed when I did the down at the church and up at work with the line trimmer, because I did note the vibration, but I didn't find it super uncomfortable.
Okay.
So I'm wondering, it's hard to know. When we test and review, we don't stop and go, oh, I'm only filming now and check everything's perfect.
Yeah.
This stuff and thing's got to work for me, and I'm on the clock at the boss.
Yeah.
So I pick the thing up and I use it. I often don't get time to think about those little nuances.
Right.
But anyway.
But it's a good tool apart from the vibration.
It's tough because the sound of it, it's grunty. Seems to be built okay. It's a standard head. There's no bells and whistles on it.
No.
14 to 16 inch. The 14 inch is on it there. I possibly have not put the 16 inch guard on when we got it, and then I've thrown it out.
Or we didn't receive it, not sure.
Or we didn't receive it. Same with the harness.
Fair cutting capacity.
It is. 14 inches fine. I didn't find it lacking whatsoever.
355.
Commercial guys are probably not going to be okay with 14 inch.
And this spins counterclockwise, like commercial units.
It does. It's as if they've done that. So they've certainly set it up for commercial guys.
Yeah.
Not sure it quite matches that.
No.
But the line trimmer is
But $175.
Yep.
If you're going to do some odd jobs.
Yep.
And you've got the other attachments.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a no-brainer.
Around your house, no dramas. I did use this in my work, which is 26 acres. I didn't find a fault with it.
Okay.
I think only today we sort of went, gee, that vibration is starting to get to us, which is a bit of a shame.
Very good.
Next one.
Yes, well, that's the end of the multi-headed unit review.
Oh, yeah.
We just want to, a little bit, touch on the blower, which was also sent to us, but didn't warrant its own review.
Yep.
We're taking it on the end of this one.
Yep, bang, bang.
This is the fuel blower.
Yep. 700 cubic metres.
770-ish.
770-ish,
Cubic metres an hour.
Pretty small and light.
It is quite compact. I like the form factor of it.
Yep.
Not market-leading performance.
It's definitely not.
But not terrible either. It's quite good.
Yep.
You put an 18-volt battery on a tool.
Yes.
You're going to be very happy with the blowing. You're going to get done with this.
Yep.
I would have thought.
Yep.
But she's not going to compete with the upper echelon of high-voltage blowers.
No.
And that's all there is to say about it because it works.
Yep.
It feels comfortable in the hand.
It's fairly light, it's small.
But we are used to using the most powerful one on the market, and therefore it feels a little bit underpowered by comparison.
I'd agree with that. The only thing I want to call out, which is, as far as I'm concerned, the elephant in the room with his blower, is the price tag.
Oh, that's true.
Honestly, $399 for this. $299. I go, yeah, okay, because you're on the platform.
I mean, I'm not going to go out and buy a petrol unit if I'm running Milwaukee. I'm going to go, I'm going to suck it up, pay a bit more, and have the battery one. Super quiet, lovely to use.
That's true. All right, I'll move on from my beef. Warranty is the last thing, probably.
5 and 2?
5 and 2. I always forget that. So.
Or 5 and 3.
Is it?
We said this last time, and I still haven't looked it up.
Can we annotate it?
Maybe.
Okay. We are going to annotate it.
If you're lucky.
All right, so what we want to say is sort of in wrapping up, this thing's been really cool. The vibration is the only downside, and we'd love to hear from you. If you've got the unit and the vibration's just not there with the line trimmer, certainly comment. We're not saying we know it all.
Yeah.
I
would have liked to have seen the handle here be adjustable for angle, because that's kind of useful for these sort of units. Yeah,
well, it is if you want to use the Allen key.
Wow.
But I'd like a quick disconnect to sort of be able to twist it, especially since you're using hedging.
Exactly.
So I didn't find an issue with it, but Yep.
Anyway, thanks so much for watching.
Yep.
Please comment and tell us what you think. I'm sure some of you guys own this already.
Yeah.
Milwaukee is massively popular in Australia.
Yep.
And I'm sure lots of you guys are already on this.
I reckon there'd be a fair few of you out there.
Yeah. So tell us what you think.
Yeah.
Hit the subscribe button above us.
Yep.
And what else?
Well, if you're not on Instagram, jump on Instagram, guys. We're about to crack 30,000 right here on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
We'd love to see a few more on Instagram.
Yep.
Because my beautiful face is on there regularly.
Thanks so much, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Video of pole saw action. Dwayno's just bent the flash in the tipper. Have a look at him. You're not supposed to eat the crap, mate. Out of control.